I will upgrade my DIY track saw. Combine features of universal track saw and ultimate track saw. Change the materials, from MDF to HMR. Using lock and grip features from ultimate track saw. Measure and mark HMR. Then cut using universal track saw. I use aluminum for making rail track. Use router blade 20 mm for make slot. Measure and mark HMR to make slots position. Then, use router to make the slot. I cut the edge of HMR to make it flatten. Check all the HMRs using aluminum, and make sure it can move smoothly between two cuts HMR. Sander the slot using sandpaper. Measure and mark HMR was cutting before. I will add T-slot in the bottom of the track saw. I make slot using router. Cut two pieces HMR with measure 145 mm times 50 mm. Then, I cut the edge with angle 45 degrees. Measure and mark the cut before to make hole. I drill the mark using my DIY drill guide. Add M6 bolt and star knob for sliding and locking the position. Measure and mark HMR for making lock system. Use palm router to make 2 slots. Cut HMR with width 40 mm. Measure and mark, then cut using miter saw. Cut the edge with angle 45 degrees. Measure and mark HMR, then use the cut before as template. Cut HMR that have been marked using jigsaw. Drill and screw the cut before in the bottom of the track saw. Cut HMR with size 60 mm times 145 mm. Then, assemble using glue and nail. Measure and mark to add hole. Then drill using drill bit 7 mm. Add bolt M6 into the slot made before. Then, assemble all parts as one, and lock using nut. Add vertical toggle clamp on the track saw. Use toggle clamp as a template. Then, drill the marks. Put toggle clamp on it, and tighten it using screw. Measure and mark the track for adding dowel. I make dowel hole using my DIY dowel jig. Place the dowel on the position and clamp it. Drill using drill bit 10 mm. Do the same on the other side. Cut dowel stick with length 50 mm. Then, sander the edge. Put the dowel stick into dowel hole. Try to connect 2 track saw. The result is perfect. I give sandpaper number 100 for the grip. Put it on the bottom of the track saw using glue. Then, cut the excess sandpaper. I will add new toggle latch clamp on the track. Measure and mark track to add toggle latch clamp. Drill the mark. Then, use pen head screw and spring washer for locking the screw from vibration. Now, I try to connect all the track saw. You can use and set the long or the short track saw, according to your needs. Cut 3 pieces aluminum for making rail track. Then, assemble all the aluminum with epoxy glue. Make sure all the aluminums are straight and flat. I take my circular saw. Put paper tape on the bottom base of circular saw. Measure for making hole. Use auto punch to mark. Then, drill the mark using drill bit 4 mm. Give paper tape on the aluminum, then put it on the track saw. Put the circular saw, make sure circular's blade stick and touch the edge of the track saw. Mark the aluminum based on the hole made on the bottom of circular saw before. Drill the mark using drill bit 4 mm. Then, give countersink using drill bit 6 mm. Sander the bolt's head so the bolt can put into the countersink. Place the aluminum and the circular saw on the track saw. Give nut and ring, put on the bolt that placed on the aluminum. Push the circular saw on the track saw slowly. If everything is right, it will move smoothly. I take my circular saw and try it on the track. I want it move slick. I polish it using wax. Now I try to cut MDF. I put self-clamp on the track saw. Then I using toggle clamp to lock track saw. Track saw is locking perfectly. Easily for cutting and perfect straight. You also can use this track saw without locking because there's grip on the bottom of the track saw. The result is really precision and the angle is 90 degrees. This track can be used for router and palm router guide. I connect two parts of track saw to make router guide, and lock it using toggle latch clamp. Fasten the self clamp on the bottom of the track saw. Then use toggle clamp to lock track saw. Easy and precision to make slot. This track is comfortable for router guide. Now I cut HMR sheet. Connect all parts of the track saw. Put and fasten self clamp. Then use toggle clamp to lock track saw. Very easy to cut, safety, and the result is perfectly straight.